Now.
We're recording now. Hello.
Recording.
Dead excited to have our next guest. No, I couldn't be
Oh,
learning.
straight off the bat. Can't edit this out now, you bitch.
I don't
No
care.
retakes.
You fucking like as if I'd ever edit things. You've been
This is
begging me,
true.
please
don't.
I work 70 hours a week
edit.
editing. Please help me
editor
out.
down. I can't.
No.
I can't have it on the internet.
I have all these great ideas
Yeah.
about editing, which I will not do myself.
No, it's fine. You ever edited before? Documents?
Yeah, I've edited all sorts of things.
Oh, I've just accidentally airdropped Austin Powers to this computer.
Like the theme tune.
No, an image.
Groovy,
Can
baby.
you put the?
I don't
Can
know
you put the
why.
theme?
Yeah.
Shagadelic.
Can you
was-
turn off? Can you turn off all the other
Yeah, that's
channels?
what I'm trying to do.
Just what are you talking about? What?
I'm just gonna try and rest.
Hang on.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. We're back
I'm trying to
from our
rest.
secret missions.
I'd say it feels like this weekend's gone a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a long weekend since we
Been a lot
last
of
year.
fucking- Ugh.
Yeah, I've woken up
busy.
from a dream, and the dream is more podcasts. The Hunter's dream. What's your thing?
What? It's still going. I'm just not saying anything because you're talking shite.
Talking shit.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
chatting
but we're back.
shit.
Sorry, we were gone for a weekend.
Yeah.
Sorry, you missed 1 week of podcasting.
Yeah, it's been, we just really couldn't avoid it.
Yeah, no, we were really busy that
There was-
1 week.
We had literally no opportunity.
There's no option. So now
To
we're
do
back. We're gonna sit on the sofa now.
And we're going to talk about St. Paddy's Day, aren't we?
It's St. Paddy's Day tomorrow. So we're gonna
Who's
talk
the
to-
best top 5
Top 5
Irish,
paddies?
Irish accents that you've ever heard?
Number 5.
Ah, but Jesus. That was your mum when I met her. That was Wendy. That was
Shout
Wendy.
out
Oh,
Wendy.
Wendy. Like
out
she just, I
Wendy.
feel like she's just been defamed somehow. Like,
A lot of the people from my hometown shout out Castlederg, Castlanajerga. That's how they say it.
I was like,
Yeah, and pretty much they will refuse to enunciate any words. It's great. I've learned because I've been beaten by many Englishmen that I have to say my words correctly now. That's why I enunciate all of my things very correctly, and it makes people think I'm American sometimes.
you're doing the Conor McGregor.
What's the Conor McGregor?
You overpronounce all your words.
So the Yanks can understand me.
I will ride into his favela on a horse and take his head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My foot is blown up like a balloon.
Balloon.
Doctor, stop it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of words that I melt all the syllables together. Any OW word, forget about it. Shower.
Yeah.
I need to take a shower because I am stinky. Shower.
Stinky sounds good in your...
Stinky. Yeah, any heavy
Why?
consonant
Because you can
words.
go stinky.
Stinky. But we were in Denmark, me and my mother and my rest of my family. And
When?
a Danish
Over the
person.
weekend?
Yeah, over the weekend. Yeah, that's why we
Over the weekend.
that's why I couldn't record it over the weekend. And a Danish person was like, Where are you guys from? My mother's like, Ireland.
Do you play it up, do you think? When it's
No,
a
no.
foreigner speaking to you?
No. That's just she can't change it at all. And it's great and I love her for it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. She doesn't have to change.
Can I
She's
ask
the
you a
best. I love
question?
Wendy.
Because I know you have a power with 400 years of oppression
Yeah,
comes
800 years of repression,
400
actually.
years of oppression comes.
Calvin, can you unactive all the unused channels so it's not dead noisy?
Am I supposed to be recording audio as well, by the way?
No, but just that's noisier because all of the other
Wait,
stuff.
have we not been recording audio this entire time?
We...
It's just been a silent video. You've just turned Dylan's microphone
Turn me off, you
off.
fucking idiot. Yeah, we're doing shit live now. How do you? This isn't going live, obviously, because you're watching it in the future and we're not live. How do you feel about doing live podcasts?
Yeah, I will change absolutely nothing. It just
Yeah,
means
exactly.
that the occasional slip that gets beeped becomes a lot more, dangerous. I want to ask, because as someone who's been oppressed for
800 years.
375 years,
1,200 years.
1,200 years. Don't even get me
2,000.
started on the Irish slave trade. I saw that come up on Wikipedia and I went, oh, this is going to be good.
That did it.
But yeah, you have a power now where you are liked by strangers.
Yes.
And today, of all days, is when we celebrate Catholicism, I
Shut up.
suppose. We hate
yeah.
snakes.
Saint Paddy came over from Wales.
What did he do? Did he round up all the
The snakes.
snakes? Was
The
that him?
fools.
Just him and the kids from now on, that's it.
Just him
Too
and
many
the-
snakes on here.
Yeah, nobody really knows if it's a metaphor or he literally found every reptilian creature in all of Ireland
I'm gonna
and
go with
beat
that
them
one.
with a shillelagh.
Do you have
Was it a
many?
shillelagh? No, it was a staff. It wasn't a shillelagh.
What's the difference, lad?
Shorter. Like you. You're a shillelagh.
I'm a
Calvin's a
shillelagh.
staff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, St. Paddy came over. He was a Welshman, I believe. I think that's what we were taught in school. And then he came over, and snakes is either a metaphor for sin, because he brought Catholicism to the pagans.
Right.
Are you big on metaphor?
Yeah, no,
The
we
Catholic
love
Church.
the Irish, not the Catholic Church. I think they take it quite literally. Well, I think
Yeah, they do.
good, like when you talk to Christians, I like it when it's like, no, it's all, Jesus wasn't even a man. He was a metaphor.
Well, he wasn't a man. He was both.
He was both.
Let's not get into
He was
this.
a fall around the sun.
Isn't he the other one as well?
So getting back
The
to
Holy
my
Ghost. Yeah.
getting my Holy Spirit for one. It's only Holy Ghost if you fucking Don McLean. Anyway,
If you're scared.
So getting back to my original point that was supposed to take 2 minutes is that you are liked, and we celebrate you lot today.
Yeah.
I say we celebrate your pastimes of drinking and violence. Shout out. What's it called? So would you, hypothetically, not in Liverpool maybe, but you're in a different city, would you play up the accent? Because there's pints on the line for you, isn't there, surely? Because you're like the pretty girl before the prom. Everyone wants a genuine Irish person in their party. You know what I mean? We all play at fake Irish heritage. Do you know what I mean?
This is the day of it, yeah.
Yeah. But if you have an Irish person, it is like the N-word pass for St. Patrick's Day.
P-pass.
Yeah, you can say up the rat, no fear. You can do what you want basically because you say I've got one of them.
Yeah.
My pet Irishman right here. Yeah, exactly. So
Listen to them go.
what's that experience like? Because I'm curious. Because obviously, every time I go out, I have a strong feeling that nobody wants me there.
No.
So I couldn't relate to the Irish experience on Paddy's Day. So can you just tell us what it's like?
It is intense. Definitely, I am the token green man. Yeah, I come out
Fucking green bastard.
full greened, and what was I going to say? Can you text Jacob the meters, by the way? Thank you. Separate thing. Yeah, I'm the token green man. I was in New York over Paddy's Day last year, and I didn't try to be overly Irish, but I think I didn't have a choice.
Your Irishness gets a lot stronger the further away you are from Ireland.
Yeah, and as you can tell, I've been anglicised and enunciated very well. But the more Guinness and Jamesons that enter my bloodstream, the more slurring I do. Not that kind.
Hang on.
Yeah. No.
He was in New York. No one
Slurring
could have
it was.
traced him back. Passport was in the hotel room.
And definitely when I was out drinking, talking to Americans, I don't think I upped it up because I think people just won't understand me if I go full Castledare.
Do you think they'd like that though? Do you know what I mean?
That they're like, what? I have no idea what this guy
you know
is
what it's
saying.
like when you're drunk in a foreign country and you know, booze is like the Tower of Babylon. Like you can talk to any human being. If you're both drunk enough, you'll make it kind of happen.
Yeah, it works.
So, I mean, do you think they'd like that?
I think so. I think, again, token green man that they can grab by the collar and show their other American friends, look, I found one. I found like I'm a leprechaun.
Yeah, like you're a
They found me, they plucked me at the ground. Look, everyone, I've got one. I
don't want to victim blame, but when you go out wearing that green top hat, you are kind of asking for it.
Yeah.
Especially when you start jigging about.
Well, when I was St. Paddy's Day, I wore green pants and I wore my green waterproof jacket. Just like, look at me, everyone.
So I want to go, what's the best part of Paddy's Day as an Irish fella?
What's it before that? What's it like in Ireland? Is it a big old thing, or is it like a thing everywhere else?
So we live in the glorious city of Liverpool. Shout out.
Scouse Republic.
Very, very Irish city. Irish people come here instead of being in Ireland.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true all the time.
Yeah. The difference between St. Paddy's Day in Ireland compared to here or any other bigger city, I always found that people would rather have like a house party in Ireland. Like going out in St. Paddy's Day is a bit hack. Like, you know what I mean? Because like, yeah, you're doing the parades.
Is it just full of English people?
Like, no one goes to Ireland. Well, when I grew up, there was no English ones around. But like, you went to the pub at like 2 p.m., had a few pints, and then everyone would go to their designated houses and drink Guinness.
So it's like Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? You go out to the pub, you see everyone that you knew from high school, and then you go home for 12 so as to not miss Santa. So
that's not what I do on Christmas Eve.
No, because you're a fucking ragamuffin, that's why.
Stay out and ruin Christmas Day.
Yeah, so St. Paddy's Day St. Patrick comes down the chimney, gives us all our presents, loads of 6-packs. And we know that's the crack. But when I moved here and had my first Paddy's Day here, I fucking hated it because all of the people that didn't want to do house parties and have a chill one and just get drunk with their friends, they come here and it's the rowdiest night of the whole year, I find, in Liverpool, and everyone's a dickhead.
This and Halloween is a Halloween.
New Year's also
Ladies' Day. Ladies' Day is possibly the roughest.
Is that soon as well?
Yeah.
That's like,
isn't
it? Yeah.
Lad, you'll see.
Explain what Ladies' Day is to people.
Ladies' Day it's an Aintree race course, so it's at like the race course, and it's where everyone gets dressed up to the nines. But I used to work in Aintree, and it's supposed to be a day of like glamour and fashion.
Yeah.
But I used to work in Aintree, and I remember Ladies' Day and like getting on the train. You get on very bleary eyed, and you'd be like, why are so many people drunk and wearing nice clothes? But then you would just see like buses of people coming past, and they'd be smashed. It would be like going to a football game, but somehow cokier. And then they'll spend 12 hours because it starts at like 8 a.m. They'll spend, it starts early doors. In fact, it's not even like, it's not 12 hours.
This is horse racing though.
Yeah.
It's not the Greyhound.
It's not the Grand National. Where's the Grand National?
Yeah, that is.
It is the Grand National.
Yeah, it's the day, I think it's the day before, and they'll go and get fucking pissed, but then it's like 4 p.m. and it's done. Yeah. So they'll go, we'll just keep this good time going. And so you will see the absolute worst because people, they don't have the capabilities.
No.
They don't have the skill set to drink for 16 hours straight, Calvin. Take a blue pill, brother.
Sorry,
I'm really struggling to keep this microphone up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you would just see like fights and vomiting. And it would always, because it's Ladies' Day, the ratio of women to men, I think, is probably about 4-1.
Yeah.
So you'll just see these groups of like feral women going about smashing shit up. I think that's got to be
when specifically, when is that?
I don't know.
And where?
Oh, fuck off.
I'm not. Do you like betting? Do you like horses and shit?
I love to gamble, but I don't like horses.
No, I don't let myself.
I've said this before. I'll bet on myself. Or I'll bet that someone can't do something, but as soon as you put an animal in there,
can't trust this fucking creature.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know his background.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the people that get into it.
I want to get a short Irishman. I don't fucking trust them.
Yeah. But they do look at the background, don't they?
Yeah,
right, well, this fella's parents was this dog's parents was this.
The horse.
And then horse.
Dog, horse. Like an each corner. You know what I mean? Can we go back to, I want to know what the best part of Paddy's Day is for an Irishman.
It's everyone giving you compliments. Not even compliments.
Compliments?
Not compliments.
You're so Irish, Dylan.
Yeah. It's all the affirmations. It does make up for the 800 years of repression, I'd say.
It was 1,200, wasn't it?
No, it was 350.
10,000 years.
When did Cromwell come along?
Who gives a fuck?
That was like 25 years ago or something like that.
Jimmy Cromwell.
Ollie
Cromwell came over to Galway.
He was going to Trinity for his uni thing, and he just got a bit wild with it. What's the worst part about Paddy's Day, apart from everyone saying that, claiming some kind of Irish heritage?
That's probably the worst part.
So apart from that,
yeah, I don't mind people being like, "Yeah, I'm Irish," and they're not. But like
again, apart from that,
yeah, what is the worst part? I'm
asking you.
It's people who really get drunk that don't get drunk on the regular.
Oh, so that's any holiday.
Yeah,
that's Christmas.
Yeah,
that's Ladies' Day.
But the fact that it is a drinking holiday, so everyone's like, "Yeah, I could do that."
I've always been a bit wary of that. Yeah. I can't remember last time I went out on Paddy's Day, purely because, like you say, it gets quite rowdy, but also
anything post 5 p.m. is not worth doing.
Bad behaviour. Yeah.
12 to 5 p.m. it's St. Paddy's Day, no matter where you are in the world, excellent. You've got the fiddlers out, you've got the Irish music pumping, it's great crack, everyone's just having a nice time drinking. Once it gets to 5 p.m., it's because it's the people who aren't used to day drinking.
They can't.
Amateurs can't hack it post 5 p.m. and then they're like, no, I need to stay out all night.
We don't have the stamina.
That's when the downhill begins.
So like the 2 a.m. rule applies at 5. That might go for every holiday. The 2 a.m. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. If you're out after 2 a.m., you've fucked it.
Yeah.
What is one good thing, Calvin? Be honest with yourself and name me one good thing that's ever happened to you after 2 a.m. that you didn't feel dog shit about the next day.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That
so
is
maybe
the
for
mark.
every holiday, just knock 7 hours off. Realize you're in the danger zone. Go out with 12 by all means. Enjoy it.
And enjoy. Indulge in the festivities of my people.
Like that. I think the other
Do
thing
you
as
like
well.
Guinness?
I love Guinness, but
Oh, so-
that's the other thing. People say, "Oh, it's Paddy's Day, so I've got to have a Guinness."
Yeah.
So you've got a bunch of people who aren't used to day drinking, who are also drinking like the heaviest fucking pint ever.
Yeah.
And then there's a whiskey
Jameson's
coming
as well.
in there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. People who don't drink whiskey being like, yeah, I'll have 10 shots of whiskey.
It does.
Fucking
It makes a
hardcore
lot of
lot.
sense why bad shit happens, though, if you think about it. Because I think I love drinking. I love drinking. I love drinking.
Mother,
But if you just came up to me after 4 pints and said, "Drink this chaser," not a shot.
Yeah.
Shots, not classy, trashy. Things are going to end badly. Chaser. That's like Mad Men. Like you know what you're drinking.
Yeah.
You give me that after 4 pints, I will 100% take it because I'm too stupid then to say no, and I will just go downhill from there.
Have you ever had a car bomb?
Oh yeah.
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 Famous Irish St. Paddy's Day drink that the world over has taken a half pint of Guinness with a Jameson
How
inside.
do you feel about it being called a car bomb?
I think it's pretty funny, actually, honestly. And I think it's accurate.
And do your opinions reflect that of?
Yeah,
I'd say
I
so.
have to check my undersides every time I have to drink one. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Check under.
That's why he doesn't have a car.
Don't.
He's worried about reprisal.
Yeah, don't turn the ignition, whatever you do. Walk everywhere.
So, Calvin, as a non-Irish person, what's the best and worst parts about Paddy's Day?
Well, I've only been out. I remember my first ever experience of Paddy's Day was first year of university, and it was just not a thing.
Really?
Even like before, like I can't remember anything.
Where did you
about-
go to uni? It was like Strathclyde or something like that.
It was Huddersfield.
Huddersfield.
What are you? Huddersfield's class.
Hang on.
No, Huddersfield.
I don't think you've ever said that you went to Huddersfield
I went
University.
to Huddersfield Uni. I'm going to switch to me for the
Yeah,
first
there he
time. I've
is,
got a
yeah.
me camera.
That's what he looks
This
like.
is what I look like.
Blur his face.
Yeah.
Please. I know it's hard work to edit stuff, but we've only got one camera now. Blur his face.
Yeah. Make his nose bigger.
And make it like a bad
My
blur
nose.
as well.
Look how normal size my nose is.
fucking
Doesn't
Look
matter,
how
it's going to get blurred. Yeah.
Look
Oh,
at
you
how
have to do it. Anyway, say your point.
regular. Anyway,
What's the
Huddersfield.
best part? Yeah.
No,
right.
no. I'd never.
I want to talk about games at some point. I just wanted this to be a preamble. And you're like, listen, Huddersfield is the greatest university.
It was class.
It was not the greatest university.
No,
in Huddersfield.
the uni.
Fucking nothing.
There was a branch of Tokyo that got shut down because people getting stabbed on nights out.
It's also one of the worst accents of the British Isles.
What does a Huddersfield person sound like?
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield. Like the thickest Yorkshire accent, and you sound like absolute shite.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that actually.
Yeah.
But I never started this saying that Huddersfield was the best. I'm just saying before I went to uni, I had no idea. Shut the fuck up, right?
He loves Huddersfield.
I'd never heard of like I didn't know much about Paddy's Day.
Loves Huddersfield.
And then in uni, my friend Fergal, shout out Fergal.
Shout out Fergal.
That was his Irishman before you.
That was my. That was
He
my.
died.
Yeah.
He adopted you.
I had to kill him to be my friend. Could be only one.
You can only have one Irish friend.
Well, it was St. Paddy's Day. It was on like a Wednesday or something, and he just stumbles into a 2 p.m. lecture, arseholed, completely just gone, and that with like an Irish flag with the tricolour painted on his face, and that was the first time I ever knew
That's
that
so
this
odd.
could be fun.
Yeah.
When I tried to go out for it the year after, and it was just like bad crack.
Yeah, shit
Just
crap.
like boring.
I'm shocked that there was bad crack in
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield.
Imagine.
Fergal was having a great time getting arseholed in the day on his own.
Why
Nah,
did
he's
he
an
wanna
Irishman in
come to
Huddersfield.
uni?
He's fucking depressed.
Yeah, why did he want to come to uni? It's like, go one way or the other. Why did
From
he?
one bombed city to fucking even worse, decrepit shithole.
This is not specific to Fergal, but like Huddersfield gets a lot of clearing, sort of, you know.
Do you know what clearing is?
Right. Yeah, I know what clearing is.
Funnily, I've got at my final year of uni, I got bit on the face by a man. Have I ever told you that story?
Why can't you answer the question? That's much more interesting than whatever the fuck we were talking about.
Yeah, fucking.
What did you do to
You got bit by a man.
Not to victim blame.
So me and Fergal had been on a night out on a Sunday night towards the back end of like last year of uni, just rinsing it for every drop possible. And we were in a karaoke bar. We were in a Japanese karaoke bar.
Karaoke.
Doing, yes. Yeah. And doing karaoke. And
Say
then
it right. Say it like they would.
Karaoke.
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 Why don't you just shut up?
No,
You want to pull your eyes as well? Like, is that,
Sorry,
Calvin, it's not karaoke. It's actually pronounced karaoke.
Karaoke.
Right. So you
Yeah,
got
so I'm
bit.
in this.
What were you singing?
I
That's
absolutely
what my dad
murdered.
says when he watches Match of the Day. Karaoke.
Nah, he doesn't do much of the day, does he?
Yeah, he's not on Match of the Day, and also
What does
that
he-
was
what does-
fucking shit.
What does he fucking do?
He does BT.
Shut up.
It's TNT. It's sports.
Is it
Touchdown.
TNT?
TNT.
This is
Dynamite.
you're so. Shame on you
Yeah, lad.
for that. That
Ooh.
was shocking.
Now continue your fucking shit Huddersfield
No,
story.
no. Let's just pause and just make him feel worse about that for a little while. That was poor.
Comedy
That was
genius.
bad. That was
Comedy genius. Dylan
Dylan
Lynch.
Lynch.
Keep
back
it going.
on the scene.
Right, so you got bit. You were singing. What were you singing?
Yes. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. I just done a duet with a stranger.
It's not bad.
I
not bad.
absolutely murdered it.
Good
Good
It
murder
was-
or bad murder?
Bad murder.
Oh.
Like shameful.
Yeah.
A shameful.
Go on. No, not you.
Oh.
I just heard the word shameful and thought you were going to jump in.
I
Never
didn't
mind.
say shameful.
No.
Yeah, so I went to McDonald's just up the road, which if you were familiar with McDonald's TV adverts in the 2014 region,
I'm going to throw this microphone at you. You don't hurry it up.
this was the McDonald's that they used in an advert 10 years ago. Anyway, in Huddersfield. I went into McDonald's and I'm standing at the queue waiting for my food. And what are you...
Sorry.
Continue.
What did you order? I think you can add some
Big Mac.
more context, more detail.
was a Big Mac. It was a
Let's
Big
make
Mac.
this story even longer. So you're ordering your Big Mac.
I was ordering a Big Mac.
What drinks did you get?
I can't remember.
How many bites does it take you to finish a Big Mac?
Like 2, for sure. Right.
Shut the fuck up.
So
My teeth are fine.
I'm not making fun of your teeth.
I'm blurring your fucking face anyway.
Yeah, no one can see that.
What was I saying?
Someone bit you in the nose.
Oh, yeah. So I'm standing waiting for my food.
yeah.
No, I'm standing waiting for my food.
Uh-huh.
And you know the cones, like the waist-high cones?
Some guy goes, "Oh, I'm just so hungry. Come here."
You're not far off,
Oh, fucking hell.
right? You're
So,
genuinely not far off.
the cones, was he hiding under one of the cones?
No, the cone.
He's as tall as
Somebody
a cone.
just threw one of this at my back, right? And
Right.
I feel it hit my back, and it bounces off, and I
Right.
turn around and go, "Who just threw the cone?" And there's a group of students, and then there's two like men in their 40s,
Okay.
and the super students point at these guys and go, "Oh, they did that." So I went over and I was like, Did you just throw that at me?
Would you have done that if you were sober? How drunk were you?
I was dead steaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you have done that sober?
Confrontation?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
God, no.
Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah. So I went up
Dutch
to them
courage.
and I said, "Did you throw that at me?" And they both looked away. They're like, "No, I don't know." I was like, "You did. They clearly did. They're saying you did. I'll go ask them to get CCTV for whatever reason."
You'll go to the
The
authority.
manager, yeah. Because he's like,
So you're a grass.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
grass. I'll
Yeah,
grass you
100%.
up. I'll tell the teacher.
So one of them, he's like still like he's looking off at me and that, and he's like, "No, it wasn't me." And then he jumps at me. He's shorter than Dylan.
Yeah.
So tiny.
He's teeny.
He's teeny.
9-ear non-existent.
I was wondering why you were talking about the cones, but yeah, like the height of
he
the
can
cone.
fit inside
Yeah.
a cone.
Yeah. And then he wraps his arms around me and pins my arms to my side, and then he starts biting on my cheek.
What the fuck?
Right, he pulls me down he's grabbed me, he's pulled me down. He's like he's chewing on my cheek, and he lets go, and he goes, "Oh, you tasted good, you." I was like, "Okay," and then the people in McDonald's rang the police,
Yeah.
and Yeah, so then I sort of go over to the other side and I collect my Big Mac.
Yeah.
Did you have to pay for it?
Still hungry?
Yeah, still,
You had to pay for it. You just got
I'd
assaulted in a
paid for it.
Mackey's.
Already paid
I'd be
for it.
getting that refunded
Already paid for it.
or something.
And he comes and police arrive, arrest the dude because the McDonald's, they see the CCTV and all that kind of stuff. And then I give him my address, and she's only like 5 minutes down the road. And then I had to sit in my flat at 4 a.m, like trying to eat this Big Mac, sort of recounting, and then he bit me. Like I was like, it was.
Could they not have waited until you were sober?
No, apparently.
I'm the Big Mac.
So yeah, but Fergal was with me. Is the link?
Oh, right.
Okay. Was it Paddy's Day?
No.
No, shut up, Calvin. That's fucking ridiculous.
How long was that story?
I don't know.
I missed this over the weekend. Like Calvin's inability to embellish anything. You know what I mean?
Zero brevity.
And if you ask him a question, he will answer it. That's so funny. What a fucking weird yeah. I've never been bitten.
No, I've never been bitten either.
Whatever.
Here, there's always time. Where's Fergal at?
I don't know.
I don't know. He died.
He dropped off the face of the
His
earth.
mum told him he's gone to a farm. He's gone. As you say, he's gone back
the
home.
rabbits, Fergal.
He's gone. Fergal's gone back home. He's working on a farm now. What games have you been playing?
Fuck all games, Lynn.
Have you not?
Actually, like I've been playing so little games over the weekend. I've played like little bits and pieces, but I've been reading a lot. I've been telling you about this. I've read loads of books. I've read like 5 books
in one weekend.
Over the weekend. Yeah, exactly. 5 books. Really good books. I read a lot of Cormac McCarthy. That was fun. Depressing, but good. It was fun. I read Jason Schreier's Play Nice about the rise and fall and future of Blizzard Entertainment. That's a lot of fun. And off the back of that, it made me go, should I play World of Warcraft?
Oh, I would love it for you to do that.
No, you would hate it.
And honestly, so I had Battle.net open and I downloaded StarCraft because I wanted to give that a go. Yeah, and I was on the World of Warcraft page and I kind of left it. And Katie opened my laptop because we watch Netflix while we eat on the laptop. And she seen that I was looking at World of Warcraft and she went,
oh, you're so warm. Fucking hell.
And she turned to me and goes, Dylan, we've been through a lot together. And I've been by your side through a lot of things.
Thick and thin.
I was there for when you collected manga. I was there for when you got into World of Warcraft. Not World of Warcraft. What's the other one? Warhammer. I was there for when you got into Warhammer. Mm-hmm. But I will not be here if you get into World of Warcraft.
I don't know why it gets such a bad rep.
I don't know, because it looks fine. And I was like, yeah, I could fucking give it a go. But a WoW Classic, you have to pay for the subscription to try a WoW Classic.
You would hate WoW Classic.
Really?
Yeah. It's too late for you.
Is it too late?
I don't think you're...
Is it just nostalgia?
No, you need to just commit to it, which is your greatest flaw.
That's my greatest flaw. I'm too flimsy.
You'd find something with flashing lights and stop it immediately.
Yeah, so I've been, speaking of flashing lights, I did play a lot of StarCraft 1 over the weekend.
How was that?
You know what? Pretty good.
Yeah.
I really liked StarCraft 2 back in the day. I bought a laptop with my Christmas money many, many years ago. Solely to play StarCraft 2. I was super into whatever that was, and I was really bad at it because I had to play it with a trackpad. I never bought a mouse, and then I got immediately okay at using a trackpad, but still way less efficient than anything else. And I've been playing StarCraft 1 with a mouse. I'm like, oh, is this how you're supposed to fucking do this?
Nice.
It's good.
Okay.
But I've been playing the campaign of StarCraft 1. And it's way more fun than I thought it was going to be.
You know, it's I hesitate to use the word interesting, but the thing with every Blizzard game is that they are all exactly the same. It's just the camera angles are different because every Blizzard game deals with people who you like who become corrupted. And they love the word. I think the word corruption has been said or written by Blizzard staff probably more than any other word. They love not writing a story with reasonable motivations. They just love
someone
corruption.
Touched by the dark side.
Yeah, this vague thing that just makes a baddie or a goodie go bad, so the baddie can go back to being good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Apart from the one Warcraft 3.
Oh, really? There's no corruption.
There is corruption, but the baddie also has like a decent reason for being corrupted. It's basically just Anakin Skywalker though. Actually, to be fair, they actually just ripped off Anakin Skywalker's entire arc for
What are the Warcraft games like? Because I never looked at those.
I've never played one because it looks like dog shit because it came out in like 1991 and it looks too hard. Warcraft 2 is good but quite hard, and then Warcraft 3 is probably the only one that's worth playing.
Yeah, but they've nuked the original one that worked, and now there's only Reforged.
I think in my big bag of games that I gave you, there was a copy of that, but
Warcraft 3?
You threw it back in my face, you see, when I was giving you loads of free stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I think...
Didn't want your shit, sorry, lad.
Do you think there's a game that's ripped off something more than anything else? Because I think Warcraft 3, making Arthas Menethil, he's a prince and a paladin, and he's a very good guy, but he's too hot-headed. And he wants to be a good king, and he wants to save his people, but he'll do whatever it takes to do it. And he'll listen to the voices of the Lich King, aka Darkseid.
Yeah.
Is there anything that's ripped off anyone more? I haven't played WoW in like 3 months, by the way.
Oh, really?
No, I keep meaning to.
Yeah, what's the least original game ever?
I don't know about least original, but just
Surely
the one where
Pong.
No, Pong was
Pong
so
is
original.
The
It's
most
the first
original?
game.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Pong
Tennis.
Oh shit, he's got us there.
Oh, that's a shit. That is already a sport. Hold up.
I'm not sure if you call that derivative though. You know what I mean? Like every season of football is just derivative because we had it last year as well. Right?
That's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean it keeps going? I need a finale
Yeah.
for me to
What's
be
the finale
interested.
of football?
I think they should do that.
They should just end football.
Stop it. Imagine that final season of football.
That'd be great.
It would be balls to the wall.
It
to
would be.
fair.
And everyone's like, we're losing our money after this. We all have to go back to Tesco. And we're like, it's balls to the wall.
Back to Tesco.
Isn't this? Would we just have some kind of ultra cup? Like every team in every country in the world. Have you guys ever seen Highlander?
I haven't actually.
Oh, right. Well,
Can
it's
be
like,
anyone, I
so
know
basically everyone's immortal, but if you cut an immortal's head off, you get their power. So every team in every country plays each other. And then like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom, if you beat that team, you can take their best player.
Really?
Is this not the Scottish thing?
What? What?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Highlander.
Highlander, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, what's the Scottish one?
that's Highlander.
Highlander.
I mean, it's played by a Frenchman, but yeah, Christopher Lambert,
Christopher Lambert.
who also plays Raiden.
Is that
In the
not
Mortal Kombat
fucking
movie.
Sean Connery?
Yeah, he plays an Egyptian man called Ramirez. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm thinking of Braveheart.
no,
You're
it's
thinking of
he's
Braveheart.
literally right there. If
Yeah.
you look in the middle row on the right, the guy in the red outfit, that's Sean Connery. He's in that movie. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and he's got a katana that was made by Masashi or whatever his name.
Musashi.
Yeah, like that. Actually, that guy.
That's cool.
Probably not in real life, but
Sounds
every
derivative.
football team plays each other, and if you beat that team, you
get-
take their best player.
You get their star striker.
No, it doesn't have to be the striker. Like if
No,
I beat
yeah, but you
Liverpool,
can
I
pick-
get to have Alisson or Van Dijk or
Yeah.
Mo Salah. Probably Mo Salah at this point.
Star striker.
And we just
Told
keep going. We keep going until there are none left. And every other football player on the losing team gets, I don't know, sent to a mine or
Decapitated.
something. No, they don't have to kill
no,
it.
Don't have to kill them.
Just, forced
no,
labor.
they make.
Maybe they
send
play
them
a
to
bit
the
harder.
biggest B&M warehouse. And that's what they go. Either it's like who is the Korean player that plays for Tottenham? Who's he?
Son.
Son. Yeah.
Yes,
like,
he's managed to put off his national service.
yeah, exactly. So there was like the fact that he had to wait to win a trophy, and I remember his really emotional response when he won the trophies. He didn't have to join the South Korean army. Imagine every game was like that, where you had that reaction where everyone's like,
If you don't win this game, you're going to war.
Conscription.
You'll be conscripted. You're going to the
but that's what happens.
front line.
Yeah, whoever doesn't win gets in that country's army, and then we have
No.
the final world war.
Ukraine or Russia. You get to pick which side you go on, but it will be publicized.
yeah. I think that'd be great.
It's like,
Yeah, now, this is not derivative. I'll tell you that. I
and
think
it's
this is very
also
original.
this is also played completely at random as well. So you could be playing like Brazilian third tier team or like Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's
And it would be random grounds, and you've got to get yourself there.
there's a time limit.
You have 2 weeks to get yourself there right now. And we keep playing every single week. We play 50 games a week until Russia and Ukraine is solved.
Yeah, and
we
we have to keep going because the best teams need to get more tired and tired and tired, and then like someone gets to snipe them.
Yeah, exactly.
Not literally, but like Derek Yu will like destroy, will like absolutely hammer Spurs. There.
Yeah,
that's the
well, it wouldn't be hard with Spurs' current form.
Football jokes.
I've been.
What's the most? I don't know what the most derivative game is. There's fucking loads of them because they all fucking.
Yeah, that's a quite broad question.
Like when I was reading the Blizzard book, it was really funny because like every time they planned a game, they just went, "Oh, we'll make the Blizzard version of that game."
Yeah,
that's
StarCraft was Warhammer, wasn't it? It was 40k.
That's Warcraft.
No,
Warcraft specifically was like, "Oh,
you just slow your fucking roll here, Calvin.
Yeah.
I played no video games. Do you know how much money I've given to Blizzard Entertainment over the course of my life?
How much do you think it is?
I think thousands of pounds. Probably.
Really?
So it was about £7 a month for World of Warcraft, and I've been playing since I was 12, but not
surely.
100%.
Yeah, it's been off
Holy
and on.
shit, that's like a lot of money.
It's a lot of dough.
Do you buy
The expansions are like £40.
Do you buy skins?
No.
Is that?
No,
I don't know.
Riot gets all my money for skins. Completely different. What's it called? Yeah, StarCraft was supposed to be a Warhammer game.
Oh yeah, StarCraft was supposed to be Warcraft, but if it was Warhammer, even Warcraft originally, they played the RTS Dune 2, and we're like,
Yeah.
what if we just made this so that you can play other
better.
people and not AI?
Yeah.
And then the makers of Dune 2 just went, you just made our game, but with orcs? And we went, yeah.
Yeah.
And we sold way more than you. What are you going to do about it?
What are you going
Pussy.
to do about it, you
Nerd.
son of a bitch?
Yeah, make your fucking sci-fi game.
Yeah.
Nerd.
No one
Dune?
likes Dune. That's not going anywhere.
No. Dune. Do you like Dune?
What the fuck?
Dune, fuck all.
I like I enjoyed the films, the recent ones.
I tried reading the book and I wasn't into it.
I'm never going to read that book. That book is far too big.
And there's loads of them. I got through the first film's worth of book. I went, yeah,
I'm happy here.
I'm sorry.
I'm happy here.
I'll watch the flashy movies with Dennis
Villeneuve.
Denny
Villeneuve. They're probably his worst films. All of his other ones are way better than the Dune films.
What are his other films?
Arrival,
That's a good one.
Prisoners.
Blade Runner 2040.
I haven't seen that actually.
That's great. Arrival.
I've already said that.
Yes. Arrived.
Prisoners.
The sequel.
What else has he done?
Arrival.
Prisoners. Have you seen Prisoners? That is fucking Danny, isn't it? Or am I making that up? Am I being a fucking dickhead here? Sicario.
Yeah, I didn't like
Wonderful.
Sicario.
You didn't like Sicario? Lick my balls,
Boring.
lad.
It's just boring
It
film.
wasn't boring. It was great.
It is.
It's not boring.
It's just fucking shooting each other. Like, who cares? I don't care about
I like
shooting
the bait
Mexican
and switch
people.
of the main character. It was good.
You're a bait and
It was
switch.
good. No, fucking
You're a little
yeah.
bait.
Look at him. Where's he from?
France.
Hollywood.
Canada. Canada.
Sorry.
All right. French Canada.
Yeah, fucking French Americans. Fucking what? Same difference.
Filmography.
Right, we don't fucking care anymore. Danny, yeah, he makes good films apart from Dune, which is fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about any of this.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
What's it called? So I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2
Oh,
for about 2
yeah.
months. Jesus Christ be praised.
is it good?
It looks
Yeah,
good.
it's
It looks
class.
very good.
It's class. The first one was really good. And then I went, I should really play that again for about 5 years.
Yeah.
And then the second one came out, which just saved me a job, really.
That's
It's
good.
class, though. It's
Is it
amazing.
worth going playing the
No,
first one first?
absolutely not. Don't waste your fucking time.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like £2 on Steam
Yeah, it's
at the minute.
it was £8
But
at
it's
the
made
minute.
by Czech people. And that means
Ugh.
that their game will be a bit busted.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a central European thing. The further east in Europe you get, the worse,
worse
your
the coding
game.
you are.
The worse your game will run. That's just a fact. But yeah, it's
Does
very
everyone
good.
have to code in English? Is that how that works?
If I had my way, they bloody well would.
Because I remember watching Battle Royale, the Japanese film, and they like there's a coder that like codes into the system. You know the film Battle Royale.
I'm coding
It
into
goes
the
to the
system.
Yeah. But like,
English is the standard language for programming. Most are based on English syntax and keywords.
that's what I thought. Because they're in that scene in Battle Royale, he's just writing in English. I was like, how do you know what you're writing? Tanaka?
How do you know?
fuck's
Like,
going on?
oh yeah, because I forgot foreign people can't learn other languages.
Yeah, no, but it's fucking hard.
Especially when it's
fucking hard.
Especially
could
when
you
it's
code in
one.
Japanese? Could you fuck?
That's why we invented it first.
Yeah.
That's why Alan Turing invented the computer.
Sorry,
So
Shinji.
we didn't have
we
to-
got there first.
Everything England has
Stupid
done
bitch.
since 1700 is just an effort to make sure we don't have to learn other languages.
And
And the
it's
sooner
quite
you
impressive.
realize this, the better understanding of history you will have. We
done
invade
that.
and fight foreign countries just because we can't be arsed. That's
It's a
it.
fucking croissant, and that's what it'll be. Pereira. Can't even say your name right. Pierre. Pereira. What was I talking about? I don't care about the Battle Royale, but we were talking about coding. But yeah, fucking Deliverance can come. Tell me about it.
Deliverance can come.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Is that the one where you have to control your feet with
No, that's quad.
keys? No, there's like a medieval fighting game,
Is that Mordhau?
No, I know exactly
Where
where
you
you're in a
have to
ring. Yeah, you're in a ring.
and it looks
Yeah.
dead clunky. That's not Kingdom
That's
Come.
not Kingdom
that's
Come. Well, that is
right.
a good game. That is a funny game.
What game is
I
it?
cannot remember the name
not
of the
Mordhau,
game.
is
It's
it?
not Mordhau, no. It's very good. It feels really like the underrated TV show you really liked got a second season.
You're like, how the fuck
And
did
you're like,
this
how-
happen?
yeah, you see it a while ago and you go, holy shit, they're making another season of Firefly or something. And then it actually comes
Chivalry.
out and it's really fucking good.
It looks great. It does
Yeah.
look really, really good.
Um,
Does seem very like I watched a review about it talking about like the way that Skyrim made you feel of like just open world. You got into it and you just live life. What the fuck is this?
Is this it?
Yeah.
is
Can
this
you
what I'm
show it on
thinking
the
of?
screen, please?
Half
Stephen?
sword.
yeah, I think so.
Is this
I've seen the one where people just fist fight.
is this
with
Deliverance? Is this what this is?
Okay, right. Well, I
Wow.
don't actually know if it is this one, but
No, I don't know if this is.
okay.
This looks
We're
like
just watching someone be
this
graphically
looks like a
dismembered.
tech
and,
demo that I would make.
yeah,
sword, that's my
it's
nickname.
really pure sword.
Dagger at best.
Yeah, butter knife.
Stanley.
Stanley, nice. Yeah,
Retractable.
because your bits go inside you and you sit
of
up like a dog.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So yeah, Kingdom Come to Deliverance. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2
To
is
Deliverance
class.
Kingdom.
I
Come.
would recommend it. It's going to be probably my only full price purchase of
Oh,
the
did
year.
you pay full
I
price
paid
for
full
KCD2?
price for Yep. For
Fucking
my boy
class.
Henry
Oh, wow.
and Hans Capon.
Now, if that ain't a review, I don't know what
Yeah,
is.
I'm actually willing to pay for it. So it must be pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I actually forgot it came out. But when I saw it, I went, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And honestly, I've still not finished it just because I've been busy over the past weekend.
Yeah.
Playing dice, by the way. And give me a mini game and anything. A friend of mine really loves fishing, but if there is virtual gambling, like dice or Gwent, Triple
Ooh.
Triad, something
I
like
even
that.
like a Texas Hold'em in a game, like
Yeah, Red
Yeah.
Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption,
Poker.
Texas Hold'em.
Yeah. Could you
Uh,
get challenged to a duel in that, or is that just me imagining things? If you cheat at it at Red Dead?
I think people will whip out the guns. Yeah, that rings a bell.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
varmint.
I'll gamble in anything.
varmint.
Nice.
Hey.
Just the T posing. Yeah. So there's a couple. There's a couple of things. An in-depth critique. Who's this by? Because I'm wary of that kind of language. Who are you?
Who's this? Never knows best. Fucking right.
I don't know who that is. So I assume it's dog shit.
Yeah.
But the story is, I mean, I don't think the story is that important. It's just got very good atmosphere and it's just realistic enough to feel satisfying to do, but not realistic enough where you get sliced and then die of an infection 3 days later, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
That's pretty cool.
You can make a potion to see in the dark, but if you jump off too steep a hill, you will die. Do you know what I mean? Like
I
there's
quite like
that is that kind of
A
vibe.
nice blend.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like survival games tend to just go too far in the one direction where it's just
Yeah.
like, this isn't fun. So I like
I am
that.
looking forward to the hardcore mode of this because I will say the first 4 hours of the game are the best because that's when you have like the least resources. And so like traveling is scary because like a bandit with a sharp stick could just kill you and there's nothing you can do. You got no armor. You probably don't have a sword. So you're just like a little scavenging runt basically trying to get it. But it gets to the point where after you start killing a few people basically, or if you start robbing people, then that kind of goes away very quickly. You don't have to worry about it. But what I will say is, quest-wise, because it's set in like 1500s Czech Republic, all of the quest premises are like interesting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just so, like, you find the bones of a dragon and the church wants you to look into it, but one of the priests is like an alchemist and wants you to steal them so he can make like a very powerful potion. But you know that he can't. Do you know what I mean? You know that that's not actually true. So it's like shit like that where you can obviously use a lot of your knowledge where it'd be like, oh, this mine's haunted by a specter because we're not good enough Christians. And you can just go along with that and be like, oh yeah, I think it might be because you're not good Christians. And I'll go have a look because I am a good Christian. And then like, it'll just be a fella, obviously, but you can try and like pray and it doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? It's shit like that, which I really like. And I'm not going to say it's funny, but like obviously the attitudes towards like poor people in general are just very disposable people. So you'll be speaking to like a lord and it'll be like, four of my peasants have been eaten. And he's like, oh, that's terrible. And it's like, yeah, but worse than that, they stole some horses. And that's what I really care about. We need to get those horses back, sort of thing, which is quite funny. And how you can just go along with it. It lets you role play as someone who is like objectively stupid, but subjectively at the time, just going along with the flow.
That's just what you were like.
And it makes you wonder, it does make you wonder what kind of stupid shit people in 400 years are going to laugh at us for.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Well, I wonder what the Deliverance Come 10 is when it's based in modern day. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
They keep making them and it's modern day.
Do you remember the end of Assassin's Creed 1?
Do I remember Assassin's Creed 1?
Do you remember the end of it?
Yeah.
Where you get eagle vision.
Yeah, and then you go in your bedroom and it's been fucking dirty protested, yeah.
That was a moment where I went, oh my God, I can't wait for the rest of the game. And then it's like, basically, Calvin, you know, in Assassin's Creed, you can see like the eagle. You can see eagle who you need to kill. Because some people just see some people can just look around and go, I need to kill that person right now. But at the end of the first one, you know, the guy that you play as Desmond, he gets that power because he unlocks his genetic potential or something like that. Yeah. And you start seeing all these cryptic clues and stuff. And me being 11 went, oh my God, the game's going to keep going in the modern day, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh no, it's not going to do that. And I went, but the next game is going to be so good when it's in the modern day. And is it still? Have they done anything in the modern day?
No, I believe.
Did they sack some of that off?
They sacked it all off. Like any of the like Origins, Valhalla, whatever the middle one is, Odyssey.
Minimal.
I believe they fucked it all off. I think it's like hinted. But like when you play those games, you are solely in the past times. They fucked off all the Desmond shit stuff. No, the Desmond shit stuff was
Desmond stuff was the worst, but the Animus stuff, it was the most interesting.
Yeah,
I think that would have been better if it had been someone who actually was interesting instead of the far more interesting Altair into Ezio. Connor was shit, but
Connor was terrible.
And then you got to what's his name? Pirate Boy. Welsh boy.
I never bothered with the pirate one because I hated the opening of that game so much. I never got to the good bit.
You play as his dad?
No, when you go through the fucking office building for ages and then it's, I think, I want to say...
Oh, no, I love that.
No, lad, that's the worst part of all of those games.
That's the best. What, you go into a game studio and everyone's massively overworked and you have to play test a buggy piece of software. I love that. I thought that was really good.
Yeah, I thought I never bothered. And even the most recent ones, apparently, is Assassin's Creed Shadows out yet? I'm not sure.
Is that
the ninja
Ghost
one
of Tsushima, but Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
Yeah, but shit. Yes. Apparently, it's.
They want to take Chow down to Chinatown.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, it's not good from what people are saying from the previews. Your man, Yosuke. That's where you play. He's cool. Have you watched the anime, Yosuke?
Nope.
It's very good.
I watched about 5 minutes of it and I went, no.
Gets better. It does. At that opening, I was like, what the fuck's going on? What's this? But it gets way better. Yeah, Assassin's Creed sucks. Ghost of Tsushima. Class. You haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, have you?
No, it is on sale, but I'm not going to play that. I want to play WoW.
That's fair.
I want to get back to my first love, my oldest love.
Speaking of like Eastern European jank, I read another book.
You say that like you laugh, Calvin, but that's like a genuine phenomenon. Like if I go, okay, like a Russian, like Stalker 2 is made by Ukrainians, I go, that's not going to work properly. I was saying that, yeah. If it's like Poland East. No.
And even CD Projekt Red, they skirt the edge.
Yeah, they're close. They're real close.
Really close.
Conversely, though, if it was Poland West, just wouldn't buy the game.
Not interesting.
Don't want a game made by
French people,
Germany, French, Spanish, Portuguese people,
English.
England, but we're not in the earth anymore, you say.
Yeah.
We're a separate thing.
You've got that.
Rule Britannia. Yeah, I'm not sure I would buy. Yeah, it's weird. They make good games. It's just they don't really work. But I don't think anyone from west of Poland actually makes any game.
Yeah, you don't
France must, but
US Ubisoft.
Yeah, so Assassin's Creed. I'm not fucking buying any of them.
Yeah, so I read Roadside Picnic. Good. Okay, very short. Just as it was getting very good, it was over. That was my review. I give it a 3, maybe a light 4. Very interesting sci-fi, but that's what the Stalker games kind of. Literally, the characters in the book are called Stalkers, and you go, all right, this is very on the nose. But I think Stalker is more.
There was a movie, I think, that it's more based on, isn't it? Right?
Yes, but the movie is lightly based
on
the Roadside Picnic. Yes. But the Stalker games is like a meltdown, is a Chernobyl thing reference. The book Chernobyl 2, whereas the book was written before the incident.
Oh yeah.
Which is quite, it's a nice bit of synchronicity. It's like it's a metaphor for Chernobyl. Synchronicity.
Say it properly.
Synchronicity.
There we go.
There we are. Thank you. And it's it's good. It's interesting. The story of Roadside Picnic is like fine, but the setting like completely and utterly elevates it and actually makes it interesting. Makes you want to read the book, which makes me want to play both. Stalker 1, just out of pure interest, which you have played.
It still holds up.
Does it still hold up?
Yeah.
What's the fucking crack with Stalker 1? Because people talk shit about it, but in the case of like it's obtusely difficult.
Yeah.
But like, what is the crack? Tell me about it. Sell it to me.
It's maybe it doesn't hold up. maybe it doesn't. You are a nameless stalker who needs to. I was going to say Artyom. That's the other one. You have amnesia because it's a game from the 2000s.
Yep.
And the only thing you have to do is kill someone called Strelok, and then you go through the zone, like bit by bit, chasing after him. Is it hard? It's like a proto survival game. I think if you went back to it now, you would see a lot of stuff where you go, okay. I can't just have shitty guns because they'll miss and jam all the time. And you go, I need vodka for my radiation poisoning for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's obtuse. I think a lot of people mod it to be harder than it is.
Really? It's one of those.
It's one of those where, because it has such a cult following, there probably is a lot of quality of life stuff that you could do to change it. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but Stalker 1, I think is worth a try. It's one of the scariest games I've played.
Really?
But when did this game come out?
2007.
2007?
Yeah.
I was
Stalker 1,
I was 11 when this came out then.
Yeah.
So me seeing a mutant or a zombie for the first time was terrifying.
Yeah, I did. I listened. This is what I do. I listen to soundtracks of games I haven't played yet. Yeah. But I was reading the book and went, you know what? I like reading to music. Either game OSTs are really good for that because they are skirting the edge of like ambient music. Music for the sake of being a background thing. So I did put on the OST of Stalker 1 while reading the book, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. It really elevated the book. Like, and it really, honestly, it was like, it's just dark industrial fucking.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is fucking cool. I can imagine the atmosphere of that game being fucking sick.
I'd say you probably, the atmosphere's, incredible. Though I don't think there was anything like Stalker when it came out. I think that's probably like the biggest thing, is it? Because this was a year before Fallout 3. But even Fallout 3 seems quite like, it seems a bit like a playset. Like the whole thing of Stalker was that it had a bit of radiant AI where people would move through zones, like they wouldn't be static. So you could have these like really truly unique moments, or you'd come across two groups of people fighting and stuff. It didn't always work that well because again, it was 2000. It was a different time.
It was a different time.
But it's definitely worth play, I would say. I don't think you'd finish it. I don't think but I don't think you need to finish it. I don't think it's one of those games where it gets better as it goes on. I think the
vibes-based game.
Yeah, the peak of the experience is probably like the first 6 hours of it.
That's cool.
Then you're either finishing it out of like obligation or you are like, I'm fine with that.
Apparently Stalker 2 is much more fixed. It's not 100% fixed. But apparently Stalker 2 has gotten a lot of updates since its launch, because when Stalker 2 came out, it did not work because...
From Ukraine. They have an excuse this time. They have an excuse this time.
Yeah.
Before nothing.
And I quite like the... So the whole point of like the story is that they're in this zone where like reality itself is like bending and moving.
Yeah.
And it's just super glitched. So you could be like, it's just the zone, lad.
It's convenient. No. It is convenient. These anomalies keep busting my game. It's a fourth wall.
It's like it weirdly works that it's fucking janky and doesn't work.
There's a charm to it though.
It's a little lore.
There is a charm to like the inability of those people from those studios to code shit that just works, because they usually have the best ideas. They have some really interesting ideas, but whereas say Japan will work you until you die or kill yourself out of exhaustion
or shame.
I don't know if they do that in Eastern Europe, but there's just the vibe that if they had more time or money, it probably would, but you know that they don't. So they are gaffer taping everything together. And it's just kind of, it's actually more of a miracle that it even starts really at that point. You know, it's like an old busted car. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm honestly just happy that this thing's taken me somewhere.
Yeah.
You know
Speaking of old busted car, you've talked shit about this game in the past, but I am going to play Pacific Drive.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's also Roadside Picnic inspired.
Shite.
Have you played it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
I played it quite a lot. Yeah.
Why do you think it's shite? I've heard fantastic things about it.
Because the story is really boring. The vibes, the aesthetic of it's quite nice. But I remember saying that while the anomalies and stuff is good, it has a few problems where there's a lot of reading that you have to do with quite difficult to read text, which I don't love. And then there's a lot of people radioing you and assuming that you care about the story, which I resent. The actual gameplay of it is not bad, but I would think that the game would have been improved if there had been an enemy that wasn't static or wasn't
just
like
the environment.
Yeah, that wasn't. I remember the mannequins was one where it's they obviously follow you because it's a mannequin in a game.
Yeah.
What's it called? Oh, they move rather. And I just remember wishing like I wish there was something that didn't feel like it was. It didn't feel like it just a force of nature. Do you know what I mean? Like there was something malicious out there. Yeah, that's just isn't everything a bit fucking wild or everything's busted sort of thing. And it was fine. Like, I don't want to finish it because while it has all the things I like of messing around with like the glove compartment and putting bits on
just for the Calvins out there. So it's a game, basically you're stuck in the zone a la Roadside Picnic, a la Stalker. And you only got this broken down jalopy, whatever fucking car it is.
Jalopy.
Yeah. This Peugeot 206 that you're trying to fix up and it's your only way out of here.
Peugeot.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Peugeot. And you're basically exploring this fucked up like Roadside Picnic.
But it's America, you see.
Yeah. It's the Pacific Northwest.
Oh.
Yes. So it's lots of trees.
It's like Twilight.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I wanted like an Edward Cullen or a Jacob.
Yeah, if there was a few more vampires in Pacific Drive, fucking
genuinely, if they'd have put a vampire in there, I would
Pretty
probably
awesome.
rate the game a lot higher.
Like a stalker character.
I just want like an actual enemy that will follow you. It doesn't have to be scary. I think that's probably it. It's very atmospheric, but it
It's
doesn't.
not.
doesn't
If
do
you're going
anything, to
in
be honest
looking
with
for like a horror experience,
Yeah.
you're not getting that. It's
No.
more survival. Get bits for your car. Car's
Yeah.
really shit. Make your car better. Escape.
I also don't think it was hard enough. That might be a me
Really?
problem.
Yeah, you're
I
just too
wanted it to
damn
be-
fucking skilled.
No,
you're so
I just-
Josie
I-
Josh.
I just wanted it to
Josie
be.
Josh, that's what we call him.
I just wanted it to be more like skin of my teeth. And it was just
Yeah.
like it was
Okay.
just a bit chill.
Well, I'm gonna play it over the weekend, and we'll see you in 3 months.
Bleep that.
But yeah, no. I played. How long have we fucking done?
An hour now.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's an hour.
Fucking
Right. Well, see you in a while, lads.
yeah. See you over the weekend. Yeah, that'll do. Fade to black.
Just